Good morning, everyone. In math today, we are going to continue with our work on line plots and bar graphs. So I wanted to do a few examples on each page just to help everybody out. So a baseball team counted the number of home runs each player hit. The results are shown in this table. So sometimes they're going to give us a table that we then can transfer into other information. So the top says number of home runs, and that is listed, and then the number of players. So one player had 0 home runs, 2 players had 1 player, number of players had 2, so on and so forth. So then you come down and you're going to use this information to complete the table down below. So you would look and see number of home runs, 0. How many people or how many players had 0 home runs? 1. So we would create a 1 there in the table. And that's how you would complete the rest of the table. Then down below, it's going to ask you for the greatest number of home runs hit by any player and the least. Okay, moving on to page 81. You're going to take the information from this page and transfer it to help you to create the line plots like we did yesterday. So I'm going to help you to get that set up. So it's asking for us, hold on with the paper, to set up the number of home runs. So it's kind of like yesterday when it talked about the number of children in a family. And with a line plot, you're going to start from least to greatest. So we could do the least number of possible home runs would be 0. And looking back over at our table, the greatest number of home runs would be 4. So we would place a 4 here, and then we would just do the increments in between. So 1 home run, let's make that a bit more centered, 2 home runs, 3 home runs. Then you're going to use the X's just the way they did yesterday to demonstrate how many home runs. So if we look back over at our table, the number of players that had 0 home runs was 1 player. So we would demonstrate that with 1x above the 0. And then you would complete the rest of the line plot. And then using that information, you're going to answer the questions below. All right, so why don't we fill out one more on the line plot? So looking over, we can see that there are a number of players that had 1 home run is 2. So we would do one X and then a second X. Okay, so that's our assignment for today, pages 80 and 81. And again, if you have a printer and can print it out, terrific. If you don't, you do not need to write out all of the words here. You can just write the answers and hand that in to me. Okay, have a great day. Thank you.